it's Jordan and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell by today's title, today's video will be a New Year's inspired makeup tutorial. I know New Year's might not be the same as it was, you know, in the previous years. And you guys might think this will be like a going out type of look, but since we can't really go out this year, if you just want to get cute, dressed up for New Year's in the house, and do that. Oh, and if you guys haven't noticed, I have braces again. I had to get my braces back on because I actually lost my retainer. I lost my retainer at Chili's like 2 years ago. So I had to get my braces back on for about 4 months, but I'm almost done with like my treatment now. I got them on in October and it's almost January, so I'm almost done with my treatment. You guys would like to see how I achieve this, I don't know what to call it. If you guys would like to see how I achieve this makeup look, just tune into the video and keep on watching. Okay everybody, so jumping right into today's video, I've already done my brows off camera just because my brows take the longest to do over anything else. They take the longest. And I also primed and set my eyelids, and I also applied my tape. I know I look a little crazy right now, but this is what I do. I don't know, I just feel like applying tape, like 2 pieces of tape right on the corner of like your eyes, I feel like that just makes my eyeshadow so much more sharper. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but this is what I like to do, so this is what I'm gonna do. So, all right, and the first shade that I'm going to be going in with is in my Morphe 90 palette. Oh, hey girl. And I'm gonna be taking this shade right here. It's called Packed, and I'm just gonna take this shade and apply that all in my, just all over my lid. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah. And when I apply my shadow, I like to go and like, I just like to like pat it on or tap it on. I don't know the word, pat, tap. I like to pack and tap. Boom, pack and tap. So I like to do this to apply. And let me tell y'all, Morphe has just like, I think Morphe has like the best brushes ever. And I like their eyeshadows too. I think, oh snap. I think their eyeshadows are like very pigmented. Now let me tell you who also has very good eyeshadows. Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place is amazing. Like, oh my gosh, y'all. So good. And I'm applying this with my Morphe M441 brush. Applying that all over my lid. I just feel like when I pack and tap my eyeshadow on, I feel like that, to me, I feel like that's how I get the most pigment as possible. The second shade that I'll be using is also it's in the same palette. It's in my Morphe 90 palette. All the colors I'll be using will be coming out of this palette just because I really love the colors in this palette. But the second shade I'm going to go in with is going to be this shade right here. And this shade is called, what's this one? Open Mind. And I'll be applying this one with my Morphe M441 brush. And I'm just going to pack this right on top of the color that I just applied. I really like that. It's like blended, like boom. Like the two together, they complement each other very well. All right, so I'm gonna go back in with that first shade, a darker chocolatey type of brown, and I'm gonna go back in with my same M441 brush that I applied it with before, and I'm just gonna pack this one a little bit more at the top, just so you can see, to get more of like an in-depth type of look. Okay guys, so next I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease a little bit, not a lot of it, but a little bit. And to do that, I'm gonna be taking, this is actually my Juvias Place foundation in the shade 350, which is Somalia. This shade is actually a little bit too light for, you know, just to be my regular foundation. So what I typically do is mix this with my normal foundation color, and just the two together is like amazing. But I really love the coverage on the Juvias Place foundation. So this is also the same color that I use to conceal underneath my brows. So I'm gonna cut my crease with that, and I'm just gonna take this brush that I have from ELF. The words got wiped off, so I don't really know what number, what name it is. It's just a brush from ELF. Okay. So as you guys can tell, I'm not really doing a full-on cut crease. I'm doing more of like a 3/4 cut crease because typically right in this like area, I typically like to blend all of my colors together and give that more of like a gradient effect. So I typically do like a 3/4 cut crease. Alrighty, so now that the creases are cut, I'm gonna go back into my 9T palette again, and I'm gonna be taking this gold shade right here. This shade is called, what is it? I have no idea what it's called. What is it? Oh, it's called Straight Up, and I'm gonna be taking my, okay, this is another Morphe brush. It just doesn't have any numbers or letters on it, so I don't know which brush it is, but it's like this angled brush right here. There's a little bit of glitter on it already. And I'm gonna be taking this brush to apply that glitter, and I'm just gonna apply that all over my creases to both sides. I really like this. That looks really pretty. I like it. Okay, so now that the glitter's on, I'm gonna go back in with those two shades I used on my crease and blend it right here in the corner where I was talking about earlier. And when I do that, that'll make everything come together and just look gorgeous, honey. Just so beautiful. Oh. Right, so my eyes are done, and I am really liking this look right now. And I think this look can go for just a any day type of look, like a date night, a simple glam look. Like, it just doesn't have to be for New Year's, and I like really like it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the tape off, which is like one of my favorite parts because I would love to see how it looks once that's off. And then after that, I'll apply my lashes, and then I will be right back. All right, so my lashes are on. Now I'm gonna start into the face. First, I'm gonna take my Pond's moisturizer and just put this all over my face. And then on top of that, I'll put my primer. I'm actually trying a new primer today. I'm trying the ELF, what is it? The ELF Poreless Putty Primer. Yeah, I'm excited. So let's apply this all over my face. I've heard really good things about this primer. Okay, just putting it on, it just feels like so smooth. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I like this. Oh my gosh, it's so smooth. Y'all, this primer is so freaking smooth. Oh my gosh. And I know, like, I don't know, some people might not be able to like tell like how smooth it is, but I'm loving this primer. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I love this. Yeah. We found a new favorite here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I like this. So y'all, tell me why my last few clips that I was filming, Tell me why they were all in slow-mo. Like, how embarrassing is that? Only I would do something like that, I swear. But anyways, let's get back into this tutorial. So basically what I was saying in those clips was that I was mixing my Juvias Place foundation, the one that I mentioned earlier, the one that was a little bit too light for me. I was mixing that with my, now I can't find it. Oh, with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation and 355, which is coconut. And I was mixing those two together and I was just blending those out with the with the brush. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. Like, and I was saying some good stuff, like, wow. But like I was saying, I just really love how my foundation looks when I mix these two together. It just like melts into my skin. Like, it's just so like flawless. I love it. So that is why I mix these foundations. I just absolutely love and adore how it looks. And once I blend it out with the brush, I just like to go with the damp beauty blender and go back over just to make sure that everything is nicely blended out. Sometimes it's very easy to miss spots or not blend all the way. Pardon me if the quality looks a tad bit different. I just had to switch devices. I'm sorry if the quality looks a tad bit different, but shouldn't be too far off. Those I hope not. So for my concealer, I'm gonna be trying Colourpop concealer today. Shade, it's on the box. This is medium, which is 90W, and I just think this is a really nice, like, what's the word, highlight concealer for me. So I'm gonna be taking this and applying this in my areas where I want to highlight. Like how this feels on my skin so far. It's like really like smooth and like, oh my gosh, I like it. I like it. See, all these new products I'm trying today, I'm really loving them. Because you can't always win when you try new products, you know? So sometimes it's like a trial and error type of thing. But lucky me, I'm loving everything today. I'm going to be blending this out again with this damp beauty blender I went in with before. Just blend this all out. Okay, y'all, next I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And I'm gonna apply this right over the Colourpop concealer I just did under my eyes, just to dial it back just a little bit, but not a lot, because I actually really like this. That was my phone, sorry. For my setting powder, today I'm going to use a Maybelline Fit Me Translucent Setting Powder in the shade Medium. And I'm going to apply this with a makeup sponge and apply this over my highlighted areas. And I'm not gonna bake a whole lot with this just because my highlight today is bright and I don't wanna bake too much so that I don't wanna bake too much, because if I do that, I might look cakey or a little brighter than I want to. So I'm gonna like pack this into my skin and bake just like a little bit, but not a lot at all. Now, one area I do like to bake is my smile line. I like to bake there because my makeup tends to crease right there really bad, and I don't know why. Honestly, actually really hate it. So I like to bake right there so that it doesn't crease in the end. Okay, and like I said, I'm not gonna bake very long today because my highlight is already pretty bright. And so I'm just gonna go in with this makeup brush right here and blend all of these areas out where I just highlighted so I can start bringing some color back into my face. Right, so for my contour today, I'm gonna be going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Dark Cocoa. And I'm gonna apply this to my cheekbones, a little bit on my forehead. I don't really like to do a lot of contour on my forehead just because it messes up my hair and I get makeup all over my hair, so I'll do a little bit. Been a long time. I'm just gonna blend out my contour with this brush. Okay, and to get a sharper contour under my cheek area, I'm going to actually take some concealer and apply that right under this little line right here where I did my contour. I think I'm gonna take Fawn because I use that under my eyes, wherever I put it. There it is. So I'm gonna take just a little bit of concealer. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with that translucent setting powder from Maybelline and set my contour. Dip my beauty blender into the powder. I did not mean to use that one actually. I meant to use the makeup sponge. I meant to use this one actually to go underneath. I don't know why I just did that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out as well. Where's my brush? Okay. Okay, and to set my contour even more, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Profusion contour palette with that same angled brush from before and go in with the darkest shade and set my contour. set my face, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me, what is this? Setting powder, I guess you call it, I don't know. And the shade 355 Coconut. And I'm just gonna apply this all over my face to set my face everywhere. Blush is on. Now highlight. For my highlight, I'm gonna be taking my Colourpop, what is it? I think it's called like the Super Shock Cheek. And this is in the shade Candyman. Let me tell y'all, Colourpop's highlights are amazing. Then I just like to blend out my highlight so it's not too harsh in the cheek area. Go ahead and spray my face with my setting spray. And then after that, I'm gonna show you guys the finished look. Then I'm gonna take my bonnet off, and show you guys the finished look of how everything just came together. I really like it. Okay everybody, so this is the finished product and I am honestly loving it. I really am happy about how this look came out. Like I said, this look doesn't just have to be for New Year's. It could be for like a date night, a simple glam. If you just want to get made up and look cute because you are beautiful, then do just that, y'all. But I am so happy about how this look came out and I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I'll see y'all in 2021. Bye!